sees a deer and he's chasing it.
In the West, we are spoiled. Great fishing, grand hunting, and fantastic local markets make this a haven for foodies. I can't believe I'm lucky enough to live here. I'm a chef, writer, and outdoorsman who loves nothing more than working hard for my food. So please join me, Randy King, for a culinary journey through the wilds of the West. I am the Chef in the Wild. Out in the Owyhee Mountains is the black-tailed jackrabbit. I go out and I hunt him, and then I bring him home and I cook him. One of my favorite things to do in the whole world. So one of the things that I like to do when I do recipes is kind of take variations on classics, and this is a classic French rabbit stew. So right here is we have a jackrabbit, which is not at all confusing because it's actually a hare. So what we're going to do is this is the back legs, and this is really the majority of the meat that you're going to get on this rabbit. What we'll do is you can follow the bone line that comes in through here, and so we'll just take our knife and slowly and gently kind of follow in along where that bone is. And then what we'll end up doing is cubing this, rolling it in a little bit of flour, and this will be part of our rabbit stew. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to make some larger chunks out of this bacon. I threw it in the freezer, and the reason that I did that is cold bacon tends to cut a lot easier than warm bacon. So I'm going to take this bacon, and we're going to throw it in the pan back here, and we're going to let this start browning off. So the next thing that we're going to do is go ahead and dice up an onion. Cut it in half, okay? And then you just want to go at an angle all the way down through it. Now this is just going to create a dice on the onion. We got the bacon over here in the pan. It's gotten nice and crispy, so we're going to go ahead and take it out of here. That way we can put crispy bacon right on top of our dish. And then we have all that nice bacon drippings down on the bottom of that pan, and that's what we're going to put our rabbit in. So you've got that roux that we've made with all the cut up rabbit meat and flour. Then we're going to sit here and we're going to separate this out and brown off all this meat. When that's browning off, go ahead and take one of your carrots, cut it up into some larger chunks. So what we got on the bottom of this pan, you can see the onions are all translucent, and the carrots are starting to cook, and there's this nice layer of brown goodies. That's called fond. So that's what we're going to add our chicken stock to, and that's going to be kind of what pulls all that up. And you want to really scrape the bottom of the pan after you add the chicken stock into it, because bringing up those brown bits is going to add a lot of flavor. So what you want to do is just make sure when you add your water to your stews that you then add your black pepper. So I'm just going to add about a quarter cup of heavy cream to this. All right, so the last thing that we're going to do with this is come to a simmer. It's gotten nice and thick for us. We're going to finish it off with these herbs that we went ahead and cut up. Get those in there, stir those around. It really will brighten up the color. Those little green flakes make it really, really pretty when it'll come off the thing. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to add it on top of a little bit of rice pilaf and enjoy our nice rabbit stew. When I go out and if I'm after something, if it be a jackrabbit or if it's a rock chuck, it really doesn't matter to me. A rattlesnake it can be. If I'm going to take its life, I figure I owe it enough that I need to take it back out and do something with it. So today, you know, we're eating something that a lot of hunters just let lie if they go out and shoot them, the jackrabbit, you know. But I've eaten a lot of other strange, weird animals that people might just set off to the side, because I feel that if, you know, I take their life, I better do something important with it, and that's feed my family. Next time you're feeling like eating something a little bit different, join me, Executive Chef Randy King, for Chef in the Wild.